think it's dawned on me that you ain't coming back. I've lost my chance to see us find our way back. And in the end, amidst these trying times, I'll always try to find you. I'll lie to you to find the truth that you hold back. So stay with me. You know that I'll follow. I can't breathe. Together we'll fall apart. Stay here right in my arms, and we'll start again. So stay with me. Together we'll fall apart. Dramatically talk to me, and it's so funny, you're all I wanted, and I can't talk, want you out of my life, so say none. I'll wait for days if you ain't one, I'll say none. So stay with me, you know that I'll follow. I can't breathe, together we'll fall apart. Stay here right in my arms, we'll start again. So stay with me. Together we'll fall apart. Together we'll fall apart. Together we'll fall apart. Stay here right in my arms, and we'll start again. So stay with me. Together we'll fall apart.
Four French drivers at the French Grand Prix trying to win this on the final lap. They're three wide again. Guillaume down the inside. Guillaume moves across. They're both in front of Milan and
But
Pouget.
before you know it, we find ourselves here in the very final race of the competition.
And then they see truck racing and they think, this is crazy, you know, these are 5-ton machines, 1200 horsepower brake.
Oh, look at that switchback. Oh, he's been mugged and a drift to go out.
All the way from back there. They're on board with Ben Gregory now, I love it. 18.5 minutes gone, Senna Lanson tries to go for the race lead.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening indeed, and welcome to Chaz Draycott Media, and welcome to the final race meeting of the World Sim Racing World GR86 Series. We're here at the Daytona International Speedway, a wonderful place to go racing, no matter what cars you're in, whether they be some of the fastest cars here on the iRacing service, or whether they be some of the most underpowered and slower cars. The slipstreaming will always be a massive factor around here, and drivers' patience and cooperation will certainly be the name of the game. We've got a bigger grid tonight, which is great to see. We've got 22 cars out there this evening racing their way around Daytona, and I'm certainly excited to be bringing you all of the action here, sponsored by Butt Kicker on Chaz Draycott Media. Just looking at the championship standings before we get looking at the actual racing that's going on. You can see there that Alex Davidson is the champion. He has won the World GR86 Series, and he's ahead of his teammate Michael Evdoka, and Pure Sims Esports have taken the very top spot as well. As you can see, Matthew Crisp and Michael Hafliderson are very separate in the championship standings right now as well. Michael, I may have actually got his points wrong in there by the look of it, because I'm sure he was further up the order than that previously. I do apologise. A lot of these numbers are typed in manually, and then the software catches up with it. But we have Matthew Crisp in third place, Christoph Kirekis in fourth position, and then James Neve ahead of Maciej Sakovic. Look at that, 1 point between 5th and 6th on that table there, and they are two of the most important positions because of the fact that those two are fighting for the AM Championship here this evening. They will be the ones to really keep our eye on, and hopefully they can provide us with a lot of entertainment. Yeah, it seems like the points are the wrong way around between Michael Evdoka and Michael Hafliderson for some reason. It's actually Hafley that's on 1387 and Evdoka that's on 1088, so I'm not quite sure where that's come into play there, but for some reason in my software they're the other way around, so apologies, boys. But as I say, James Neve and Maciej Sakovic, they're the two to keep our eyes on tonight, and of course Alex Davidson at the very top of the pile is currently top of qualifying as well. He's got a few teammates out there tonight as well, which we haven't seen in the championship before. Ben Palmer, a real life racing driver, joins him on the grid. Ben's raced in all sorts, from MGZRs, winning championships there, going through to Clio Cup, Michelin Clio Cup UK as well, and some of the older Clios that you can race here in the UK. And Ben was, I think, one fuel line failure away from topping every single session. I think it was in 2016 or 17. He was absolutely dominant there. We've got Kevin Zemstra in this black number 12. And jokingly, himself and another newcomer to the championship, Nikolai Biera, are aiming for Hafley Racing tonight, because they're apparently going to be taking out Michael Hafliderson as the evening goes on. Who else is new for tonight? We've got Philip Bjork as well, the Swedish driver in this number as well. Not that that's going to be confusing, because one of them's a Swede, one of them's a Dane, and he's in the white and red car, which is the colours of the Danish flag. We've got Ben Gregory. He's down as a privateer, but we all know he's racing for Boosted in this championship. He's just not representing a team for the team's championship as such, as he makes his way through the bus stop chicane in car 27. We also have Rob Sutherland down there in the pit lane in that black and purple machine for RD Simsport, and also Carl Jacquelet joins the championship for the final round as well. I've been commentating on Carl for a long time, and it's good to see him back out in another series, taking part and having fun. But hello everyone in the chat. Terry Willis in the chat. Evening, Chaz, hope you're well, he says. Thank you very much, mate. I hope you are well as well, my friend. I'm looking forward to this. Straight after this race tonight, full disclosure, I've got a very busy week actually. I'm going on to a night shift straight after this evening, but it's my last night shift in said job role, and I'm really excited to get it done with, if I'm honest with you. The nights have been not just messing up my sleeping pattern, as you can imagine, but other elements of day-to-day life have been affected by it. But then on top of that, we've got Formula 1 tomorrow here on Chaz Draycott Media, and about an hour after that, I'm going to be driving all the way from up here in the northwest to London Stansted Airport, because I'm off to Misano for 5 days with the Goodyear FIA European Truck Racing Championship, which I'm going to be commentating on for their season opener. And I'm really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to another year with that championship. My third year on the bounce with them now, and they are always good to me and always looking after me. Here's Rob Padgham, just having a bit of a spin there at the International Horseshoe. His teammate is the next car ahead in the session at the moment, which is Ian Manners. Currently finds himself in 12th position. Really sorry about the points situation there with Michael Hafliderson and Michael Avdoka. I'm really not sure why they've swapped round like that on my graphic, but it's 1387 for Hafliderson and then 1088 for Avdoka, so yeah, not sure there, unfortunately. But it's currently Matthew Crisp that is second fastest, chasing down Alex Davidson for that pole time. But Davidson is 6/10 of a second clear. It's a long lap here at Daytona. 2 minutes and 7 seconds the best time. Nearly 2 minutes and 8 seconds. So as you can imagine, the gaps between them are exaggerated as well. 208.495 for Pete Newman sees him third. Shield goes up into 5th place with a 208.7. Look at this. This car barely reaching 120 miles an hour here into the bus stop, which really does surprise me. I would have thought that this car would be a lot quicker than 120 miles an hour, but I suppose in race trim with that humongous rear wing, there's going to be a lot of drag and a lot of downforce generated, so maybe it doesn't really help it very much around here. Here's Ben Gregory across the line, currently fastest in the AMS, as Matty Wilde, the car just in front of him on the circuit just there, goes up a couple of spots into 12th place, and we have 5 minutes of qualifying left to go. Someone's just come to a stop, I believe, and just had a bit of a drama. Not quite sure who that was that just came to a stop there, sorry. Just going to try and have a look and see if we could figure out, as Matty Wilde now comes to a stop as well. Martin Kenyon is sat in the pit lane. I'm not sure if it was Martin that had the moment there. But here's Maciej Sakovic, the Polish driver for Team MAD. 1 point between himself and James Neve. And right now, in qualifying, there's only a couple of hundredths of a second between them as well. Gonna have to keep our eye on those points over the course of tonight. Because that's going to be very, very close and very, very important to see who takes that in the final evening. Magic right now 10th outright, 3rd in class behind James Neve and Ben Gregory. Ben Gregory, of course, on his first night in the championship, doing a good job so far. Doing a very good job indeed. Not sure how far behind the stream is delayed, but apparently, according to my my feed that I'm getting, it's about 3 minutes behind. I want to show you as well very quickly what we call the spinny wheel, which will determine the reverse grid for this evening. This is the World Sim Racing spinny wheel, which we have. It will spin around and give us a position of how many cars are going to be reversed on the grid from the finishing order of races 1 and 2. And then the admins will set the session up and then get everybody